Hey everybody, Dave here, Relics of Man on YouTube. What you're looking at is what we got on the 20th and the 21st of July 2012 yard sailing. And just wanted to go over that for those of you just getting into yard sailing, you can make money at it if you know how to buy. And the key to buying is, number one, don't spend a lot of money, especially at a yard sale. And number two, buying the right stuff. And sometimes that includes doing a lot of miles on the vehicle this day and age to find the right stuff, but you can still find it. But what we got here, we spent a little over $90. We spent $91.65 exactly. And being that I used to work for an appraisal business and I've done a lot of antique shows and eBay over the years, I pretty much know what the stuff's going to bring me. We figure our weekend of yard sailing is going to bring minimum $1,400. So it was a good weekend, and I'm just going to go over a few things. Well, I'll go over the best find first. This is a 1940s case knife, and we got it for $5, and it's a $275 to $300 knife any day. It's a pretty rare knife. I found it in the book, and we did find it on eBay, and that's what they're selling for. That's not what people are asking for them, so that was a good buy. And then over here, we like to buy jewelry, and we buy a lot of gold and silver and costume jewelry, all sorts of jewelry. The key to buying jewelry is buy it cheap. We ended up paying $30 for all this stuff that you see here, and we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sterling pieces, which I'm going to show you here, including 2 brooches, pair of earrings, and 1, 2, 3, 4 nice sterling rings with stones in them. And they're all big rings for a woman. They're like size 10s. So, and this one's a neat little handcrafted Mexican sterling piece right here. And then the rest of these, that's 1920s Czechoslovakian. That was $3. Another old brooch. This is a 1980s pin. My girlfriend knows what it is. I don't remember it offhand, but and some other vintage signed pieces of jewelry. But we figure when we get done piecing it all out, it's going to bring about $200 to $300. And then coming over here, some miscellaneous items we got, including this, you know, sometimes I take a chance when I'm buying stuff, and Oriental things always perplex me. So that's on my bucket list of things to learn before I die, is Oriental antiques. But we ended up buying, we spent $6 for the 2-piece set. And I know that with a little research that they've been making these for a while, for over 100 years. And which is not really old for China, but I think these are 19th century from the way they're made and looking at other pieces, and I'm hoping to get around 150 to 200 for the set. I did find one set very similar at an auction site online that sold for almost 600, but I'm gonna have to research them a little bit harder to find out for sure if these are anything that good. But anyway, going over here, we got a piece of cast iron, an unnamed skillet. That was $2. Needs to be seasoned up, but I get about 15-20 format shows. And this guy, he's a 1920s era white metal, also known as spelter type of metal, elk. He was a dime. He's $15, $20. And this carved cameo seashell was a quarter. They're selling on eBay for around $10. And these American military medals, we got 3 boxes of them for 10 cents each, and they sell in the $10 to $20 range on eBay. And we've got a bag of 1960s what they call atomic starburst. They're Christmas lights. We got 33 of them for $1. We figure that we're gonna maybe make around 30 or 40 on them. And some miscellaneous stuff. These vintage brass Florida license plate holders, they were $1. And then coming down to this really neat old hand-forged iron fireplace grate. That was $10 at a yard sale. And it's pretty ornate, and I like the fireplace stuff. I do pretty good with them at shows, and I'll probably put about 150 on that. Somebody put a lot of work into that thing. And over here is a really neat outdoor or indoor brass and pottery planter from the 1950s, 60s era, made by Hall Imperial. That was $5. At a show we'll do about 75 on it. And for $15 at another sale we got this, what they call them, Swedish sleds. It's a small child sled or possibly a milk sled. And they're circa 1880s, 1890s, somewhere around there. And those I did a little research on eBay, and they're selling in the $200 to $300 range. Then we got at another sale a box of these vintage photograph albums. They're all unused. Got a whole box of them. I think 22 of them, I believe there was, for $5. I found somebody that sold 2 of them just like this on eBay for 25 bucks. And then we got this huge piece of 1960s, 70s era wall art. It's signed, I don't know the signature, can't really quite make it out. Gourmet or something like that. Gourmet, Lamette, I don't know what the hell it says, but it is hand painted and it's about 4 feet long. And that shows I get about $65, $75 for those. And then last but not least is this this circa 1890s mirror with a shell motif gesso material top. And the original backing, that was $3, and that's maybe $40 to $60 at a sale. But anyway, it just goes to show that even in this economy you can find stuff. Well, actually this is a great time to find stuff, and the key is to buying it cheap, because people are going to want to get deals on stuff right now. And even buying it cheap, we spent $91.65, and we figure we're going to pull around $1,400 minimum on this stuff. So it was a good weekend again, and please take the time to subscribe to me on YouTube at Relics of Man. Thank you and good luck. Happy hunting to all.